okay, I just woke up from a rapture dream, so I came into this other room, so I don't forget any of it. But it was the most incredible experience. Okay, so I was outside, like in a country kind of landscape, um, somewhere I'd never been before, I didn't recognize, but so I'm kind of just sitting there, like on a bench, um, and I start hearing this singing, like a heavenly choir type. But when I was sitting there, I was like, oh, that's just a nearby church. I was like, that's just the people over there in a church or something. I didn't realize. And yeah, so it was like this amazing, like I was like, oh, that's really peaceful and that's really beautiful. Singing, like stuff you usually don't hear here. You don't usually hear something like that outside, on Earth. But um, and then all of a sudden I start getting okay, and then all of a sudden, it was like this feeling. I was so emotional. Okay, it was almost like lightning had struck, and I started going up. My body just started going up, and I was like, oh, I was like, this is it. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really expecting it to be at that time, maybe. I'm so emotional right now. Okay, but the sad part. Okay, I started going up, and so I realized what was happening. And I did get excited. And so what I did, okay, so I started singing myself. So because I was like, and then I started looking up, making sure I was looking up, and I was like, and what I was doing was making sure that I was singing to God, like, okay, I'm ready. I'm looking up, I'm not looking back. And my husband, I knew that he was probably not going, I guess. And I could hear him talking to me. I could hear him going, oh, it was weird. It was like I was still going up, but I could hear him. I don't know how to explain that. I'm just going to explain it exactly how it was. Okay, so I was going up, and I made sure to, like, I had to tell myself, okay, look up and sing to God. And I could hear him going. Sometimes it was like he knew that I was going, and okay, basically how it was is I could see him. I was going up, but I could still, and I was away from him, but I knew what was happening down below. Okay, I'll just put it that way. I'm sorry, this is so emotional. Actually, I'm not sorry, but okay. I was, maybe it was like a telepathy thing. I don't know, but it was like I was going up, but I knew what was happening to my husband, okay? And it was like I could see him kind of pacing back and forth. And he was like, sometimes I wonder if I would go in this rapture. And I don't know. I don't know what happened with him, but it was like basically I could feel and think of him down below. I don't know what that means, but and I remember wanting to talk to him. I remember wanting to say something to him. And okay, and then the last part, it was like it was like I'd came back into my body, and so I could reply to him and be like, honey, I'm here, or that was the very end of it. I'm just explaining exactly how it was. So, yeah, it was like I came back in my body just so I could be like, okay, I'm here, so I don't know what all that means. It was really one of the craziest dreams I've ever had. Like in the beginning, especially right in the beginning when it started. I don't know if I described it, but it was like, yeah, it was like a lightning strike and then the wind was blowing. It was like the wind made my hair move up crazy, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna say anything else right now. Okay, be blessed.